It's this music. Hey, everybody. We're Dicey Decision. This is our Tales by Pyrelight campaign playing Daggerheart. Super excited for episode number 5. This campaign is set in the Age of Umbra campaign frame, which is written by Matthew Mercer and the folks at Critical Role. They have just started their second um, mini series in the Age of Umbra that I watched earlier today to get some inspiration. It's super exciting to
That's
watch
terrifying.
them get back to that. Um, so having a lot of fun with it. We here at Dicey Decisions stream Dungeons and Dragons on Friday and Monday, 2 different campaigns. Our Friday night campaign is about to wrap up. We are at the end of Vecna's Eve of Ruin, playing a 20th level characters in that campaign, near the finale of a massive, massive campaign. So come check us out on Friday nights. And then on Monday nights, our buddy Jack runs a D&D campaign set in the world of Tal'Dorei from Critical Role, called Zeros to Heroes. So check that out as well. Anyhow, getting back to this campaign, our heroes, when last we met, were able to rescue the Rivet Scholar they had been searching in the swamps for after having to defeat several swarms of Umbra infested mosquitoes. And in doing so, they were able to rescue him safely and have returned uh, partway to the city of Okros. And they are headed back. In doing so, they have been followed by the large swamp creature. Looks like a very enlarged version of a crocodile of some sort. However, it was not hunting them. It was just simply following at a distance. And Ollie did some
Interesting.
uh, quick investigation to try and make contact with it, and found its mind accessible to him, but not its thoughts per se. So still unaware that there is what this creature's motive may be. However, they have made it to their previous campsite. They know they are about a day's travel away from the city. However, they are in desperate need of a rest, which is where we're going to pick up. What type of rest would you guys like to attempt? And I will pull up the rules for rests.
So it's you get to do one of the things if it's a short rest, two of the things if it's a long rest.
I believe that is the correct
That
uh,
sounds right.
Yeah.
105. Again, we're all still learning this relatively new game, so we're going to go through the mechanics of these kind of things live on stream as part of our stream. Yes, a short rest. You stop to catch your breath for about an hour. You can swap out any domain cards in your loadout for other cards that are in your vault. You don't have any new ones yet because you haven't hit second level, but that could happen at this point in the future. Um, and You can tend to your wounds. Um, let's see, the two of the following moves. You can tend to wounds, clear stress, repair armor, prepare, and also in the Age of Umbra campaign frame, which I have bookmarked, there is an additional rest mechanic called keeping watch. So that is another thing that you can do um, with one of your choices of the two that you have. If you're taking a long rest, um, you still get to do the same number of moves. It's just the effect of those moves are greater. So, for example,
Oh,
tending wounds during a short rest, you get a d4 plus your tier, which is tier 1. If you tend your wounds during a long rest, you clear all your hit points. So there's tend wounds, clear stress, repair armor, prepare, which gains you hope, or keep
Take
watch.
one.
Those are available for short and long, and there's an additional one for long, which is work on a project if you were trying to use downtime and work on something more long term like crafting and things like that. You can do that only during a long rest.
So you said tend wounds that you can clear for a long rest, and that restores all your HP. What else?
So the difference between the short and long, tend wounds, like I said, is D4 plus 1 or all of them,
Mm-hmm.
short versus long. Clear stress, D4 plus 1 for a short rest, or clear all of them
Okay.
for a long rest. Repair armor, D4 plus 1's armor slots, or clear all your armor slots. Prepare, uh, if you choose prepare and you prepare by yourself, you gain a hope. If you prepare with another member of the party, you both gain 2 hopes. And then if you prepare, uh, that's the same for short or long rest. That's the one that doesn't change depending on the rest you do.
Well,
And then
I
the
think
mechanic of keeping watch has to do with what we have to roll during a rest here in the Age of Umbra. So keeping watch, you have to describe how you stay vigilant against what lurks beyond your camp. When I make a lurking darkness roll, which I have to do during any rest, um, uh, you roll your hope die and choose whether to replace that die with my die, because I'm rolling a d12. You would just roll a d12 and say, I want my dice instead of his dice, not knowing what my result is, but you do know that the higher the die roll, the less bad thing happens during the rest. So that's
understood.
that mechanic.
I mean, with the beating we've taken, I suggest long rest.
I would have to agree.
Likewise.
I would
They
also
completely
suggest,
don't use it.
especially with the large crocodile, that we take watches.
I'll take 3. I'll take the
Are the
first
rest of us
watch.
aware of the crocodile?
I am only a bit stressed, so I will also take a watch, and I will clear my stress during the downtime.
I think I need to lay down, and I'm just gonna pass out. Loma still has that gaping wound in her stomach from that ord.
Okay.
So I'm gonna clear my. Oh, but before I do that, I'm gonna tend my armor. I'm gonna lay down and on the ground, just be like sewing with Hilik's help.
Uh-huh. Nice. Okay, so you're going to Loma's going to tend armor and stress or hit
Tend wounds.
wounds. Okay. And then
Ollie is
Ollie was
going to
going
do
to
stress and then take watch.
stress and watch. Okay.
I'm also Orve's gonna clear stress and watch.
Okay.
But in the
And
other order, so we have both
Yes.
the watches covered.
Yes.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Zen is going to tend wounds and fix armor. Wounds and armor.
All right. What is All right, so you are able to do your rest. So those of you who are taking watch get to roll a d12.
Do you make one lurking fear check for each of the halves of the long rest or whatever?
No, it's just one for the rest.
Just one. So okay, understood. So
Chances are you guys are gonna pick the higher of your 3, right? Each of you can roll or what you think I rolled.
Oh no.
It's terrible.
See if we
So
get a
higher
6,
is better, you were saying?
a 4. Yep. Who else did a watch?
Just
Just
us
them.
two.
Oh, just you two.
Well, that's a terrible coin flip, or even worse.
So do you want the roll I made, Or do you want the roll, I guess, Ollie made at 6?
It's like a 50-50 shot, right?
It really is.
Um, we'll take yours.
Okay.
No.
I want what's behind door number 3.
Right.
But I
Number
won't-
3 is more giant mosquitoes.
But I want to know.
Yeah,
what's in
he said terrified.
Rubs his
So-
hands together like a fly.
As you all begin your rest and your watches, slowly you hear the patter of a few drops of rain, which are shortly followed by thunder in the distance. And the raindrops begin to fall more rapidly, and a very large storm seems to be brewing. And as the night progresses, you are inundated underneath a storm. At the end of your rest, due to the loud thunder and lightning and fear of what might be lurking out beyond your vision, because your vision is shit right now in a storm like this, each of you wake up with one stress: not having gotten a comfortable night rest.
We'll
And
clear that stress just to add it right back.
and
Love that.
in addition, your sense of dread has raised, as I will take my final slot of fear. And Philip,
Yeah, I
my
would say
fear
we've been
marker
like
to
rolling
12.
so badly, like, oh no,
I'm gonna
oh
start-
no, it's scarier than it is.
However,
I've already
the
given
rain,
you
when
all the
when
fear.
you've gotten your rest, the rain has not stopped. So it is a nasty storm out as you decide to start your day. What would you like to do?
I feel like
Sick.
we should get back to Okros as fast as we can. I don't like to be wet.
Oh no, really? You think that's the best idea?
I will remind everyone that there's a very large predator just outside of the range of vision, which has lessened considerably.
All the more reason to
Can-
get away.
Can I look where
Running
he
makes
was?
us look like prey.
We don't run.
Luma's gonna look
Okay.
where he was and try to see if there's any sight of him, like if he's gotten closer because of the bad weather to see us too.
Sure. You can
Or-
make the instinct roll, but you will, before you roll it, click that little button that says DIS, which is disadvantage because of the storm.
That panel for me is gone. How do I pull it up on Friends of the Stream Fantasy Grounds?
Uh-oh. The panel down underneath your panel?
Like the whole left panel? Like where you see people's roles, I'm not seeing that.
You go down underneath it.
I don't have any of that. That's what I'm saying.
Can you click on that and then make that window smaller? That chat.
You don't
chat-
You don't
Window
have
is
the
not
chat window?
There. Yeah, I don't have the Fantasy Grounds chat window.
Is that something you can do over on the side?
Can you turn it off? I didn't even know you could turn it off.
Let me start pressing buttons.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, when we were rolling, I realized I was like, I didn't know if
I've been able to, like-
because we weren't in combat.
So you have your
I've been able
character
to unlock
sheet.
its position and move it
Yes.
around, but I have never been able to. I haven't been able to delete it.
Let me see if I if I just full screen. Yeah, it's gone. It's not there. It's nowhere on my page. Maybe I'll reboot and see what happens.
See if it comes back up with the Fantasy Grounds reboot. And if it doesn't, we'll have to figure that out for you.
Yeah. I can roll it regular. Disadvantage is just a D4?
D6.
6. the Daggerheart dice you gave me.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so D6 is the disadvantage, and then it's a normal
Instinct.
2d12s.
Correct.
Okay. All right, I got a 5 with. I got a 3 with fear at disadvantage.
All right then.
That's what I got.
I'm writing in the
You
notes
see-
again. We rolled terribly again.
Terribly again.
You see nothing.
Cool.
This time it
cool.
wasn't even
I'm
Fantasy Grounds' fault.
sharing.
It's definitely friend of the stream Fantasy Grounds' fault, for sure.
Yes.
It affected the physical dice.
You see
No, my
noth-
noodle!
You say nothing, Jon Snow.
Maybe he went away.
All right, I'm gonna try to take a look as well.
Sure.
So disadvantage, and what am I rolling?
Instinct.
Instinct. What? Why? Okay, there we go. 14 with fear.
I'm already full up on fear, so that doesn't hurt you in this case.
Baha.
But 14, you're straining your eyes into the storm, and you do not see any sign whatsoever of this creature.
I don't see him. I feel like I could see
Great.
pretty far.
Perhaps he hates the rain as much as we do.
Didn't you
We
say
need
he
to
was a
get going.
crocodile?
Yes. Yes, a crocodile, which, does like the what? Yeah, okay, yes, fair enough.
Maybe
How
it's-
about we just keep walking and I'll stay towards the back to make sure if it tries to trump on anyone, it goes for me first. I repaired my armor, I'm rested up. Probably be alright.
I'll keep a watch.
Yeah, that's probably is doing a lot of work. But I commend your bravery.
I don't see any major issue with traveling in rain.
Yeah, you wouldn't, would you?
That absolutely tracks. Let's keep going, and I will kind of prowl around the perimeter of us as we are walking, using my ranger skills to keep an eye out.
Range, if you will.
I shall range. I shall range.
Okay, so if you guys are going to head out into the storm and try to traverse your way back home, we will
Brilliant.
have a environment which we will have to traverse, a traversal. Let me find it. Oops.
We're marching through the brush.
There it is.
On and on we go.
So, a dangerous trek through a pouring rainstorm. So, as you are going to head through this, we are going to have a countdown die. We're going to have a D12. So, let me grab my D12. And it is starting at 12. In order to make your way back to the city of Okros, or at least within sight of the walls of it, where you know where you are, you have to get that 12 down to a 1.
Super.
So you can discuss who wants to do what, but you all must participate in some way. And if it is appropriate, as you describe what you're doing, where Kree could give you assistance, he will pipe up and offer assistance. But his skills are not really ones that lend himself to traveling in the wilds, as it were. So he's kind of reliant on you all to be lead him safety back to civilization.
Yeah, which makes sense because his first instinct was to bolt further away from the conversation and hide in a pond. So,
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
pond that had something that could eat horses.
yeah, also that. His
Did we ever ask him
self-preservation
if he
is.
saw what ate the horses?
He just said you did ask him. He just said it was something really big, and he kept moving away from it.
Hmm. Probably the crocodile.
Laura, you have a way of helping us get somewhere if you have something from a place, right?
I do, but I've been to Okros, so I already know the fastest way to get there.
Oh, never mind.
I've got this. I've got this.
Cool.
Can't get any faster. I wish I could.
So what does that ability read?
It reads. Hold the phone. Let me figure out which one it is. It's path forward. When I'm traveling to a place I've previously visited, or I carry an object that has been at the location before, I can identify the shortest, most direct path to the destination.
Okay.
It is just a part of my subclass Wayfinder.
Right. So how to adjudicate that in this particular instance for the sake of this challenge is I'm going to say you have automatic advantage on
Okay.
your rolls.
Okay.
Because you are the challenge is can you make it home? And in theory that ability says yes,
Right.
but because there's other threats around and that might pop up, I can't just hand wave it based on the wording of that ability. So
Sure.
I'm going to allow that ability to give you advantage on your rolls as you participate.
And we all know that advantage absolutely does not help me most times. So cool.
Probably doesn't help when you're already at disadvantage. It just sets you to neutral.
Right.
Well, actually, it's interesting in Daggerheart, it doesn't work that way. In Daggerheart, you roll a d6 with advantage and a d6 with disadvantage. So you could have quite a swing,
Yeah.
right? Because your advantage die may only roll and give you a +1, but your disadvantage die may roll a 6.
So I would choose both.
You would click on both if you have disadvantage and advantage. So it depends on what you're doing,
Oh, okay.
That's fun.
But okay.
right?
Yeah.
And everybody's participating, so we want to know what's happening.
Okay.
We should start with our ranger doing their arranging.
Yeah. So what am I rolling for, and what am I rolling? Instinct.
You
What
tell
are
me.
you doing to help us get home?
What are you doing?
I'm looking ahead. I know the direction we have to go. I just feel it. It's like an internal tug. It's like an internal compass, and I'm scanning that direction, and I'm identifying, okay, the best spot between these trees, or are we on? It's just I'm tugged in that direction, and as I'm doing that, I'm identifying the best course of action for us to pass.
Okay, so that would be a perception using your perceiving. So that would be an instinct roll,
We love that.
and with advantage.
Okay, am I doing this with hope and fear?
Yes,
Okay, because I remember there's two different ways to do it.
correct. This is not a reaction roll.
Gotcha.
I asked for a reaction roll. That's the one that's not with hope
And
and fear.
this is with advantage.
Correct. Click that advantage button.
It's
before you roll.
disadvantage.
Okay, so you got a 17 with advantage with fear. So,
You're maxed out, so.
Oh boy, more fear.
No, he's
oh, but that's
maxed.
okay. That's okay. So you are able to, with a 17, you definitely succeed with fear. So that means the 12 will tick down 1.
Okay.
So you pick a path, and on that path, you are able to traverse that path and lead the folks ahead. So you are headed you're headed in the right direction. However, I'm going to go ahead and spend a fear since I was maxed,
I see.
and As you are like passing between a couple of trees and take a step over a little ridge, the ground kind of washes out from the rain. I need you to make me a um, oh, I don't know all the terms. I'm trying to remember the
Agility.
agility roll. An agility reaction roll. So you're not hope and fearing this one.
Okay, so that's
So it's
The green exclamation point.
so all of us or just
You.
me?
Oh, just
Do
ignore
I
that.
do I still have advantage?
No.
Boo. 9.
That is a failure. So you lose your footing, and you will take 5 points of physical damage
So that is.
as you go tumbling down a hill.
So that's. This is gonna sound so snotty, but this is the first time I've really had to mess with my thresholds. Um,
What is your first threshold?
7.
So this is 1 hit point.
Thank you.
You can choose to mark an armor instead.
Well, I'll take that right now.
Okay. Basically, you twist your ankle, slipping on some loose land, and you go tumbling downhill a little ways and take a hit point of damage.
Explicatives you swear you've probably never heard come tumbling out of Orve's mouth. As she is not only hurt, but her pride is
Wet
wounded.
and she's a wet and muddy cat.
Yes. Yes.
As we catch up, Ollie will sort of give you a very sort of knowing look and wiggle his fingers, and he can't stop the wet, but I can prestidigitate the mud out of your fur.
That's gonna help her a lot. She's gonna recover her pride just a little bit there.
Nice.
No more rush over and help her physically up. And be shocked as the mud disappears as she does so. And then she'll turn to sort of take over the lead, knowing Aura may want a moment to just be frustrated.
That cat thing where like,
Yeah.
nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Yep.
We're cool.
Yep.
I don't know, what do you...
Turn around and lick her tail like nothing happened.
No, I meant that. I was totally on purpose.
Needed to sit right here for about 2 minutes. Yeah.
And so I'm going to, knowing these outskirts of Okros very, very well as my home with my sisters and I, we have left little markers, usually things that we can tie around things, so that they hopefully don't get blown away, like things of string or hay that we've collected and found. I'm going to look around for those, because if I can find those, I can possibly help us keep moving in the direction of Okros, which I go to often for supplies or things.
So would you say this is a instinct?
I would say yes, an instinct.
Okay.
So my thing is still not working. I may have to restart my computer, but I don't know if I want to do that while we're on stream. So with no advantage, right?
Correct.
Okay. So I got a 12 with fear.
Oh,
you get
I'll
it
go
right
back to
back.
max fear again. Excellent.
Welcome.
A 12 does succeed.
What she needed is more fear.
Which takes us down to 10. However, as you are traversing along the pathway, you also come across a washout section that has the potential of harming you. So please make me a agility reaction roll.
Oh, it was a 13 earlier also. This is, I forgot to add my thing. This is you said agility?
Yes.
This is a 15 with hope.
Well, it's reaction.
But I
To
don't
the
get
hope.
it.
The
this
hope and
reaction.
fear doesn't matter. Okay, so you catch yourself, you catch your footing, and you do not take any damage
Okay.
as you slip and slide across the terrain during this
Loma
horrendous
will
windstorm.
purposely, because she's not scared of the mud at all, will purposely fall to make Aura feel better.
Okay, but you're gonna fall to not take damage, just
Yeah, just like get
carefully land
muddy
in the
and
mud.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
a Charlie
Not very
Chaplin pratfall.
deceitful per se. I'm not good at being deceitful per se, but more so just to make her
In
feel less
solidarity.
alone. Yes.
Gotcha. All right, who would like to attempt to help?
Ollie will go next, I guess. He is not very familiar with the area around the city because he is a recent transplant, and also his skills are not necessarily set up to survive in the wilderness either. But what I do have is a lot of recall memories, so we are going basically retracing our steps. So I am trying to remember any landmarks that we may have come across, anything that will kind of make sure that we are following the correct trail as we head home, pointing out, oh yes, I remember this very strange branch. It looked like, and things like that.
All right, so that would probably be like an investigation, research type role, right? So I
Yeah, I
would
was
say,
thinking like recall or
yep,
analyze type thing.
yep.
So, and this is a reaction or this is a
No,
straight?
this is a straight.
Okay. Advantage, disadvantage, none of that?
None of that yet. Nope.
None of that.
Yeah,
All
he
right.
says.
Sick. So that is an 18, but with a significant amount of fear.
That does
He's already
pump my
full up,
fear
so
back up.
I
So,
know, yeah.
but you do tick down with that success with fear down by 1. So you are now at a 9. However, again, as you are traversing some of this terrain has gotten a little bit away from you as you're paying attention to details that aren't your feet and where you're planting them. I need you to make me a reaction, agility reaction roll.
Ah, yes, I remember this.
Right, right.
14.
Oh, that's good. So you are able to keep your footing. You slip and slide a little bit, but you do not injure yourself in the passage.
I will not make a pratfall.
Perfect.
I guess it is Zin's turn. He's still more towards the back of the group, keeping a bit of an ear out for that predator that's on their trail. But he's still paying attention to their surroundings. He is a guard of Okros, so he does do patrols around the area and knows it fairly well, so he can pick out landmarks pretty easily and inform everybody should go a little more to the right or to the left on what
Right.
remains of the path.
So you're thinking instinct or
Instinct.
all right. Oh, I would have had 11. Now I'm back up to 12.
Oh.
Such a
That is
high
another-
number, but why
that-
is it fear?
That is another success that takes you down to 8. So you definitely are making correct progress. However, again, the slippery conditions are such that you
It just sucks every step of the way.
yes, yes.
Cool,
Please
man.
make me a reaction agility roll. So, all right, you keep your footing. You do not fall over and twist an ankle or hurt yourself in any way. So,
Is it just gonna slip a little bit and use the pole of his axe to catch him to keep him from falling? And he was like, nothing happened. Nobody saw anything. It's the
So,
reason I'm in the back of the group.
so Orve's gonna okay, this is my jam. This is my thing. I'm gonna redeem myself, and I'm gonna I'm gonna try to keep us pointed in the right direction. And she's gonna get. I was gonna ask if I could use an experience, but I already have
You
advantage.
totally can.
But I already
Well,
have advantage.
But advantage gives you a d6. Using an experience by burning a
Gives
hope
you another plus
gives
2.
you an automatic +2 on top.
Yeah, because one of my experiences is I swear I know what I'm doing.
That would apply.
So I feel like this is applicable.
That's such a good one. That really is a good
Thank
one.
you. Okay, so
I think that would apply perfectly well.
okay, cool. Is that what I do? Do I add it like that? Okay.
So if you roll the modifier to 2 on the bottom, you see that?
Yeah.
If you mouse wheel over the 0 and roll up, you can roll it to 2, then click advantage, and then roll.
It's not rolling for me. Let me see if I can enter it. Yeah. Okay. All right. We said it was instinct.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh, I was down to 11 because I spent that to hurt you.
18 with fear.
Back up to 12.
God
All
bless.
right. 18 is a success. We will tick down to 7. You do make some more progress. However, this time, instead of there being a slip of the feet, it is a nearby lightning strike that hits a tree and the branch is falling towards you to make this agility reaction roll to get out of the way of the branch.
Okay. I don't want to click it.
You successfully dodge out of the way of the falling branch. You realize that would have probably hurt more than your little ankle twist a minute ago.
Orbe
So-
is going to walk a little taller. Just like, yeah. Uh-huh. Let's keep
Redemption.
Good fun.
All right.
So as this being kind of like her thing, can she go ahead and try again to do another?
This is kind of up to you guys how you want to handle all of that,
I
right?
just figure because I have advantage, it might make sense for me to do a majority, or not a majority, but at least
More of them.
just because I have advantage. Like I said, that has not always worked in my favor, but the law of averages would suggest that. Are y'all okay
Correct.
with me rolling again?
Go for it.
I mean, by all means, I would like to not fall.
Yeah, just let me
Get hit
take
by
all
a
the
branch.
falls.
Or be the reason that we get attacked by a hungry hippo or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
All right, so this is instinct, correct?
Correct.
That's right.
That's what you're wanting to do, unless you change what you're doing.
No, I'm using my instinct to find the right way home. So
Yep. That is a critical success.
Yeah.
So that ticks down. So you clear a stress, you gain a
Nice.
hope. That ticks down by 3. So you guys are now at 4. So you make some serious progress as you look through a pathway. You find a clearing in the woods. You find some heavy, denser cover of the trees that has the ground a lot less soggy and wet and easier to traverse. So you do make some big strides towards home. As you all are moving forward, I would like each of you to make me a reactionary instinct roll.
Huh. I will fail. How about that? Oh wait, no. I got a 10. I made it exactly.
9.
18.
16.
So of course I failed. Yeah.
So while you're busy leading the front, everyone else does notice that as you hit this clearing area and there's less rainfall falling, you do notice sounds and sights of this large creature following behind you. So you are back in contact visually and audibly with this large swamp creature. It again is not chasing or trying to catch up, it is simply following.
But okay,
I can't remember. Did you try to talk to him last time, or were you about to talk to him?
I
no,
don't think you told anybody.
I
Oh.
didn't tell any of you this, but what I did do was reached out telepathically and made contact with its mind and had no success communicating with it or divining its motives or figuring out anything about it. It was just like an alien mind that I encountered
Yeah.
without any way
Right.
to
Feedback.
find common ground. It's like I don't have speak with animals, so
Right.
wrong game system, you know?
Well, it's you can talk to it and you know that it perceives you. You got
Right.
the sense that it perceived you, and all you got back from it was confusion.
Yeah, confusion and like and right, like why what is this thing in my head?
Correct.
Yeah, so not very productive. But as we are walking, Ollie will kind of walk near Zen and just sort of say, as a guard, uh, just food for thought. What would they say about leading a gigantic crocodile back to Okros? Just food for thought. And I will kind of stroll by.
He's just gonna stop in place and pinch the bridge of his nose, like, that is what we're doing, isn't it? Oh no. So perhaps we should deal with the fact that we're still being followed before we get any closer to town. Or one of us could run ahead and alert the other guards. Maps.
It is both not a threat to us, but also has killed many people and destroyed a caravan. So either something in the caravan drove it to madness, or it is smarter than we think and following us for a reason.
I beg your finest pardon. What do you mean it's not a threat to us? It's a giant crocodile that's been following us for who knows how long at this point.
I would posit that if it was a threat to us, we would be eaten, or at very least fighting for not being eaten, unless it is following us to see where more of us are so it can eat everyone, or has some other motive that we cannot fathom because it is a giant crocodile, and I have never spoken to a giant crocodile.
I mean,
It's just gonna stare at Ollie like, really? Really? That's what you're going with right now?
I don't know what else to tell you.
I'm gonna go up to
Something
Crean
that sounds
and
more
ask.
believable.
I'm
It's either
sorry,
good or bad or a secret third thing.
I'm gonna go up to Crean and excuse me, I'm sorry this is taking so long. We will get you back soon. Do you mind looking right over there? And I'm gonna point out the creature and I'm gonna ask if does this look like what attacked you?
Oh dear. Yeah, yes. Can we move faster? That looks quite dangerous.
Did it I guess you wouldn't have known if it stalked you before like this. It just came on suddenly, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, I was inside the wagon. All of a sudden I heard a scream and a loud thud, and then another loud thud against the wagon I was in, and I jumped out and saw this large thing eating a horse, and I dove in the water.
So it ate a horse. I wonder. It did kill the others. We did see that. So no, it did. We know that.
There were,
Um,
yes, you did find bodies
yeah,
that
we
were
found the grave. Yeah.
that then came back to life.
Yeah. That was the
Um,
first combat. Okay.
So,
Well, then I'm gonna immediately sprint up the nearest tree since we're in a denser area, and see what I can see, and see how close we are, as hopefully a check to speed this up
Sure.
and get this moving. So I'm gonna use my. Would you prefer an agility check to get up the tree, or a perceiving check once I'm at the top of the tree? It's the same thing. So.
Well, I think it would be both. So
Okay, so to get up, I have a 15 with fear.
all right. My fear will go up. As you go up, you are able to get near the top, but as you go up, one of the branches is slick and you lose your footing a little bit. You have to catch yourself. Please make me an agility reaction roll.
Okay. That is a 16.
Okay, so you catch yourself, no problem, and lift yourself up, but you almost fell down this tree and you look down and that would have hurt a lot, but you now can make your roll um, to see if you can point in the right direction and get any insight.
That is a 16 with hope.
You gain a hope. 16 with hope takes you down 2. So now you guys are at 2. You are 1 away from success. You see at the edge of this kind of dense area, you see a familiar spot where the road that leads to town kind of parallels the river a little bit. And you recognize that spot as a spot of from your memory and your travels. So you know if you head to that spot, you've got a clear shot straight home.
So we're like approaching the ambush site at this point.
No, you were closer. You were closer to home than the ambush site
Got it.
from your when you camped.
Understood.
Because you
So
camped before you
we've
got to
passed the ambush site
Yes.
with the okay.
Yes.
So I was just wondering if there was something that we had to worry about triggering this monster at the
No,
ambush
this is
site.
less. This is less swamp, and this is more a river near the town.
Understood.
The ambush site was near the swamp.
I'm gonna skitter down, and we need to go this way. Let's go fast, but we need to make a decision if we're dealing with this before we get there. And we're gonna run and talk.
Walk and
talk.
talk.
Yeah.
Well, it
Except
seems like the
quickly,
best course of
speed
action
walk and
is
talk.
to get out of this forested area and then send Kree towards the town on his own, perhaps? Or send Ollie with him. No. He'd get distracted by a funny rock.
I would probably only get distracted for a shiny rock, not a silly one.
Why are we looking at
We're going
rocks?
We are not looking at
Yeah,
rocks. We
that's-
are. I am being, how do you say, shaded by our friend Zin.
That's a common occurrence. And I'll just look at Zen.
I'm gonna actually.
They are not. They are not wrong. I am distractible. It's
Let's
The entire
go.
reason I met him is because he was about to get eaten by vines that most people would stay away from.
Yeah.
They were very pretty, in my defense.
Let's get going. Are we still rolling? Or are we?
There's you
Yeah, we
guys
got
need
one
one
more.
more
All right.
success.
I'm gonna do it with my advantage. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. 19, of course. With fear.
All right.
Not a lot of hope here in the Age of Umbra. Not a lot of hope.
There is not a lot of hope. That is a success, which takes the die out of play. You have made it to the road next to the river. However, as you come out of the brush and hit that road's dirt is really slick, and you start to get washed into the river. Please make me an agility reaction roll to see if you can catch yourself before being washed into the river, which is flowing very rapidly from all the rain.
All right.
Is this all of us?
No, this is just him, or just
Sick.
her.
Yeah. So
Why are
I'll
you
be.
bullying your wife?
I know, right?
He loves to sleep on the couch. It's
I
great for
know.
his bag.
It's about now
Just
that I go
alright.
retrieve the pillow and the blanket and just flash them.
Literally
on camera.
last Friday, Brandy had the pillow out, like, all right, buddy.
On stream.
Yeah.
All right, so I am going to use my experience again and burn a hope on I swear I know what I'm doing.
All right.
Okay.
This gives you a +2.
Yep.
Good juju, good juju.
Cool. And
I
it
have
is
my
an-
incense burning and everything. Get this fear out of here.
14.
That is a success. So you catch yourself on the edge of the river. However, as you catch yourself there at the edge of the river, you see in the tree line movement that you hadn't seen before, just up ahead of where your friends are exiting the tree line. And I'm going to bring up a map for us.
When
Oh, fun.
when I see that, can I just hiss in their direction to like freeze?
No.
Or can I do it and they
decline your
ignore
map
me
You're
completely?
too scared. You're too.
I
fearful.
saved myself. Hold on.
You're an intrum falling into a river and you're a cat.
But I saved myself. I'm gonna
But you
scream.
can still fall.
I'm gonna row. Say, freeze.
All right, hold on. Let me get the map all set up.
I would prefer you did not.
Yeah.
Yes, where there is map, there is usually something to try and kill us.
Yes.
Orave, you were at the edge of the water, right?
Yes, because I did
Yeah.
not fall in.
Ollie, who was taking the rear guard? Was it Zin?
Zin.
Yeah.
Zin was making sure that if anybody got bitten by the crocodile, it was him, which is very selfless.
No, I'm just the tank.
Right.
But also
You-
very selfless. It takes a lot to be the tank. I would not walk in your back to have my butt bitten.
That's because you would immediately just squish.
Yeah.
That's why you're the one
Perhaps,
who's
or
trying to-
also wander off and fall behind. So all of these things make me a poor rear guard.
Yeah.
An excellent wizard.
Sure. When you're not distracted by shiny rocks.
Sorry, craftsman. That is all part of the craftsman disguise. One must cultivate an interest in shiny rocks
Disguise.
for no other reason. Yes, I don't know if you have noticed this, but it is not necessarily safe to be among those who command the ether.
In a little
So I
fit.
am a simple craftsman and tinkerer, and would prefer to remain so within the walls of Orlok.
In a little fit of
Okros?
temper.
That's the one. Orlok is something else entirely that is just in my brain, so I apologize.
In a little fit of temper laced
Let's rate
with
him off.
excitement. Because Orve did not fall into the river, so she's a little exhilarated but also angry at getting muddy again. She's going to, her hand's going to close around some rocks and she's going to hurl them in their direction because they look kind of shiny. And she's going to be like, here's your rocks. Stop talking about it.
All right.
I
So,
don't want the rock.
As you
That's all Ollie.
as you slip and you see these creatures enter from the trees ahead, I'm sharing the map with you.
All we see is rain. Oh, they look so cuddly.
You see there are 4 large bears that have parts of their bones sticking through their fur. They are obviously been touched by the Umbra.
Zombie bears!
Yes.
Oh, it's zombie bears!
Oh,
Sick.
And here we are. So what would you like to do?
Okay.
Before we really get started so we're kind of just clearing this tree line. We see these zombie bears, for lack. I mean, that's a great description of them. So not lack of a better term, just that
Zombie
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
not-
Call them whatever you want.
What is our crocodile friend doing? Is he still within eye shot?
The last you saw him, he was behind you, but you'd have to look again. Like your attention has been drawn forward by your
Sure,
friend
sure.
slipping and everything. If you want
Yeah,
to,
yeah, yeah. I
if
will
you want to
spend my
turn around and
turn
look,
trying to. Yeah, I will spend my turn trying to look and
great.
see if it is like responding to the presence of these Umbra creatures.
All right, go ahead.
Huh. That is a 14 with fear.
Okay, so you
15 with
definitely
fear.
see the um the creature slip into the river
I
back
see.
behind you, right? So if I were to draw
Okay.
roughly where you see that happen, somewhere down here.
I see. Okay.
But
Understood.
you lose sight once it hits the water.
So but it doesn't necessarily respond to them. I don't see it doesn't snarl. It just sort of shrinks out of sight.
Yeah,
It's
jumps.
not aggressive, not triggered by. I'm trying to figure out what caused it to attack the caravan and if we're sort of safe and is it triggered by the presence of Umbra touched creatures
So
since
go
it's
ahead and make me an
not.
instinct reaction roll.
Sure. That's a 21.
You get the sense that that's the first time you've seen this creature move as if it's hunting.
Hmm. Hmm.
So it's
Hmm.
either the zombies or Aura being near the water.
But you originally rolled with fear. So I'm going to take the spotlight.
Yeah, please do take that's sorry everybody for that.
No worries. Real quick, do you mind resharing the map with me? I was trying to get my thing working by doing an update, and it did not work. Thank you. Oh, I like the rain on the map.
Yeah, I got it. It's raining.
And the lightning.
And lightning, exactly. That one will move up. I will spend another fear. Or a fear, my first fear. You can see these four, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That one heads down to your friend by the water. All right. And another fear, since I've got them.
You'll probably get them back.
Moves up to there.
Not with this group. It's definitely a finite resource.
Moves to there. Okay. They have all taken actions. Spotlight moves back to you all, however you want to handle it.
Yeah, anybody but me.
I actually have something called deft maneuvers, which will allow me to mark a stress and sprint anywhere within far range without making an agility roll.
Nice.
So I'm gonna sprint up to be with my peeps
Nice.
instead of being by myself. So, and I'm gonna try to keep my distance mostly because I use a bow. So
Okay. So that's just a move, right?
just a move. It's an ability that I have. I have to mark a stress for it though.
But yeah, but you still have an action if you want it. So this
I
doesn't have
may
to be your full move.
Yeah, let me run, and as I'm running, I'm gonna knock a bow and knock an arrow, and I'll target bear number 4 and try to pull off a shot at that bear. Critical.
So clear a stress, take a hope, and should do your damage if you had it targeted.
I did.
Yep. It should roll critical damage.
Okay. 1 second. Let me roll the
If it doesn't, we'll
damage.
adjust it.
Okay.
Yep.
Heh.
Because you normally would do a d6 plus 3, but it added an additional 6, which is the right way to do a crit.
Yeah.
Because it's your full die plus your roll plus your modifier. So 15 points, which is 2 wounds to which one did you target?
4.
Number 4. Okay. Yep. He took 2 wounds. He is not happy about that. He screams in pain.
Okay.
And Spotlight's still with you all.
I will, seeing that that one was just hit, run up. I will, feeling a little out in the open, with no place to hide, I'm going to, wrap my, cape around myself, as I'm running. Then I'm going to flare it open once I get there, and the rain of blades will come out again, a halo of blades around my head. And I will target both bear 2 and bear... Oh no, you hit bear 4.
Bear 4,
So I'll run... I'll get up close, I guess. I'll hit these 3. Bear 2, 4, and 3. Which I can target multiple... Nope. Boop, boop, boop. Selection mode. 1. Nope. How do I target again?
Hit control.
Hold
click.
control and
Okay.
click on the...
Boop, boop,
Yep.
boop.
Yep.
Those 3?
Yep.
And then I'm going to roll. I can't see the bar still, so this is gonna be interesting. But I'm doing Rain of Blades. Take 1 hope. Attack. That is a 13.
All right.
No, 15.
So that
For
succeeds. I will take the fear.
Yeah. And the damage, they're not vulnerable. Cool. 15.
So they each mark a wound. They all howl and look at you ravenously.
All right.
And that was with fear. So it's going to come back to me. So bear number 4 is going to... Oh, wait a minute. I got to fix something.
Many bear eat.
Right. Bear number 4 is going to attempt to attack you. With his claw. So But a 7 is not going to hit you.
Great.
And uh, passive perception, or reactionary perception or instinct checks from everyone, please. And yours, Loma, would be at disadvantage, so at a minus d6.
Is there instinct reaction rules?
Yes.
14 for Orve.
16.
11.
You all notice a large form moving up the river and coming up, looking like it's about to breach the water behind Loma. But action comes back to you all.
If it's running up behind me,
You hear the Jaws music. Da,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm like,
da.
So it's not like there's an attack of opportunity. Is it just an agility check? How does that work? Like running away from someone if you're in melee with them?
That is a good question.
Because I feel like it's a little bizarre if I just like run away with 0 consequence. But I could. And I will
I
if
don't
I
know
can.
if there is anything.
If that is a thing I can get away with, I'm
yeah,
doing.
if I can
I'm
just
doing
run
it.
away.
Loma would like to leave.
Yes.
That's a really good question that has not come up before. So let's see. Maybe it's under melee. That would make sense.
Does sound like a keyword that might be under.
Before that happens anyway, seeing that something's coming up for me, I'm going to take my rogue's dodge, lose 3 hope, and I now have, when I read it, it reads, I gain +2 on your evasion until the next time an attack succeeds against you. Because I don't know if this thing's going to come hit me. So I'm losing hope, guys.
I mean, we haven't had much to begin with.
Yeah.
Kind of a
I haven't had two hopes to rub together for days.
It doesn't say any specific thing about consequences of moving out of that. So I'm going to say that the focus you would have to do to move away and not be attacked would be your action.
Okay.
So if you want
Cool.
to take an action, you can't move away and then hit. Like you had to have used up the energy to get away safely.
To get away. All right. Yeah.
If
then
you want to do that.
run more over here, but still be in front of Crean because I don't want them to attack our poor scholar.
Now you have to write that down because you've house ruled it and it has to be consistent for all times.
That's fine.
I am messing with you.
I think it's a fair house rule.
I think as Loma,
I think it's a perfectly legitimate, ruling. I'm just messing with you.
I feel like as Loma does what she does and then makes her sprint away, Orve would take another shot at that bear just like to protect her as she runs.
Sure.
So I forget which tab I'm on. There I am.
Ah, tasty fear.
Yeah, but it was successful at least.
You definitely hit.
Okay. 5 points of damage.
Definitely marks him screaming in pain, yelping in pain again. These creatures are pretty tough, as you can tell. But that was with fear, so I'm going to have that creature.
One of us is going to have to act with hope here before too long.
Uh-huh.
Statistically, right? Like, just statistically.
Yeah.
When has that statistic worked in our favor?
This one's going to
Literally
come back
never.
up on
Exactly.
Loma. I'm going to burn a fear to try my bite action on you.
It's extremely rude, and I disapprove.
Which I have to mark a stress for. Which I do. Make an attack on you. And I fail.
Yeah.
That looked like way more teeth than you were expecting in this creature's mouth as it attempts to clamp its mouth around your neck. I will burn another fear.
Of course he will.
Have bear number 1 come up and attempt the same thing. It's bear number 1's turn. Mark a fear. Or mark a stress. To attack. Uh-oh.
Friend of the
My
DM
goose
fantasy grounds, am I right?
Right?
My rope
Jesus!
is gone.
This is bad.
Immediately.
So you take 10 physical damage,
2 hit points. Bam, bam. Already marked.
or you could reduce by
Oh yeah, or you could
armor if
reduce
you want.
1. And you can only do 1 at a time, right?
Correct.
Or you can do.
Unless you have an
Unless you're
ability
me.
that lets you use more.
Unless you're
And
cool like
this creature
Well,
does not let go with its bite. You are restrained.
Now I can't move.
I'll burn another fear
Oof.
and have this one come up on Ollie. That one's bear number 2. This is just a claw attack.
Just a claw attack, cool.
11 will miss you.
Hey, that's exciting. That does sort of negate the thing I was going to do, so let me get rid of this little drawing here. It doesn't matter anymore.
And this one rushes up on Orave, but that's all it can do this turn. Burning a fear for that. And it is your spotlight back to you all.
I'm gonna scream
I
over
love
to
the-
Zin and say, swing your axe.
I love that we
You have a particular one you want me to aim for?
Take your pick.
I like that we have put all the squishies up front.
Right.
This is-
Well, we were worried about a crocodile behind us.
There.
I'm not saying we were wrong to do that. I'm just saying that
Free's
like,
actually going
here-
to leap back into the woods.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, what I was gonna do is basically make a giant smoke bomb so that we could all hide, but we're not hiding now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slide here next to Loma, who is in a lot of trouble. Which one is biting her? Is
The
it
one
4
that is
or 1?
biting Loma is 4.
Is 4. Okay, cool. So I will go ahead and I will
No, it's bear
target.
1.
Oh, bear 1 hit her?
Yeah.
I thought bear 1 missed.
One of
Wait,
them
no.
missed.
Oh no, you're right. Bear 1 is the one that has her.
Yeah, because bear
You're
1 was
correct.
the one that attacked second.
Correct. Bear 1 is the one that has her restrained.
Okay. Well, I can't get to that bear without getting attacked by other bears. So I am going to continue on. I thought I was doing something that was even more extra helpful, but I'm just doing something that is helpful,
Gotcha.
which is fine. So I will target so basically Ollie will, he's taking a swipe at this bear. He will slide under the claw and spread his hands wide, and flames will just, again, come shooting out of his hands. So let's see if we can make this work. It is up to, within melee range. I thought so. So that is a 19 with hope, I'll have you know, which is
really good right now.
super cool. And so these bears take awesome. These bears take 3 entire points of damage on a 2d6 and will mark a stress. I think that gives them 1 wound apiece.
Okay, you hit with hope. We'll take it.
It marked stress on them.
Yeah, they each take 3 damage and take a stress, as it is very stressful to be lit on fire.
Right.
So yeah, targets I succeed against take 2d6 melee and must or magic damage and must mark a stress as flames erupt from my hand.
2 and 4.
Correct.
Got it. Okay. All right. That's actually really good what you just did.
Thank fuck. I mean,
seriously, no. I mean, doing stress to these creatures is. You just took the bite attack away from bear number 4 because he has no more stress to burn to do it. You
good.
Know what I mean?
No, I didn't, but now I do. So that's fantastic.
Right.
Hey Scott, we are fairly laggy, so it may be the effect.
Okay.
On the map.
Sure.
Sorry, I was instructed to.
Yep. I'm going to just turn the effect off and see if that changes things.
Okay.
That's sad.
It
was very atmospheric, and we enjoyed it very much. Now.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, we
just have to like play make believe with our friends or whatever, I guess.
But you did that with hope. So whose turn is it?
I think Zen needs to get some axe action in there.
So how far can I move per turn and still be able to
move with no check 6 squares.
Okay, cool.
If you want to move longer than that, you have to try a roll to do it. It still would count as your movement, but there's a chance that you can't make it as far as you want.
So if I needed to move 2-ish squares to get to bear number 2.
Yeah.
Would I still be able to attack?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna move up to bear number 2. How do I target?
Hold control and click on their token.
I do it.
Yep, you got bear number 2 targeted.
Nice. So
you can
I'm gonna
do the same thing to untarget it as well.
Right.
Yeah. How does forceful push work again? Yeah, so I'll be using forceful push, which is an attack with my primary weapon. On a success, it will knock it back to close range, and on a success with hope, it would add a d6 to my damage roll. So, just a regular attack with the battle axe then?
Yep.
Right. I'm gonna try.
Well, you get a hope, but unfortunately the axe glances off of one of the bones that are sticking out of its shoulder, and unfortunately you're not able to push it back or do any damage to it. However, you rolled with hope, so it's still spotlight to you all.
Swing again!
Loma being stuck is gonna try and stab the one with her
Okay.
dagger.
So, since we haven't had restrained happen before, I want to talk about
Mhm.
that condition. That condition means you can't move until you clear that condition, but you can still take actions from your current position.
Okay.
Clearing a condition, you can make an action roll with a difficulty determined by me to try to clear a temporary condition. And this should be described and negotiated narratively. For example, you would describe how you were going to try to get out of this thing's grasp, right? But it would be some sort of action roll that you would come up with, and I would set the difficulty of it to see if you get out. It becomes your action, but it allows you to get out of the restrained condition if you wanted to. Just letting you know.
Okay. I'm gonna stay put for now and just smack him because I'm annoyed with him.
Okay. Number
So-
1 is the one that has you restrained.
Cool. I believe I have that targeted. There is that attack. With fear. 11 with fear. Or no, 13 with fear.
We got tired of going.
So I'll take that
I
fear.
guess.
Unfortunately,
But I
that
will-
also that missed.
Oh, just kidding. Take that back.
So
Take it back. I was just looking at the difficulty at the bottom. My view.
No, they have their own difficulties. That's just for
Heard.
generic actions.
Every bear has their own difficulty, Miranda. That was
I
very
shouldn't
insensitive.
assume.
Yeah, I
Shouldn't
mean,
assume.
they're all going through their own shit right now, right?
Yep. All right. Well,
that turns the spotlight to me. The one that has you in its bite is going to attempt to claw you. But it does miss you, and as it misses you, bursting out of the water,
drag it down.
the swamp
That's
creature
what-
comes bursting out of the water and attempts to attack bear number 2.
Get him.
That's what I thought. Which has other implications.
He definitely hits. Does a wound of damage. However, this attack is so hideous looking that I need to target all of you.
Wow.
We are so horrified by this crocodile.
By the violence that you just saw right in front of you. Yes, hold on. Come on, let me target
That-
you.
Is amazing.
You lose a hope.
No.
I hope.
We worked so hard
That is
for those.
really demoralizing. Holy cow.
My
I
God.
got no hope.
Do we
There's no
can
hope
is it an
left.
action to like change our drawers? Like what would it apparently
And-
we've all been
I
probably
gained a
terrified.
I gain a fear from that.
Now we have PTSD.
But now it is your turn.
I'm gonna let another
We're
arrow
s-
loose.
no,
and-
we're still the trauma's still ongoing. It's not PS yet. It's just PSD.
Traumatic stress. We're all just shaking in our boots.
I'm
Just
gonna,
like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot an arrow at Bear 2 to try to join in with the crocodile. I know I'm horrified, but I don't know. I don't want to shoot it at the crocodile because it's eating the bear, and
No, don't attract its attention. Yeah, let it do its thing.
maybe if I help it, it'll like me better. I don't know. Right.
It'll be its
I mean,
favorite
it
snack.
doesn't. You see. I've come to a different conclusion.
Hey. Success with hope.
I'm glad I have you confused. It should be very confusing right now.
No, I think I get it, and that's even worse.
So I got a 20
You
with
definitely
hope.
hit. You definitely hit that bear.
No fear for you.
No fear for me. I'll stick with my 10 fear.
Whopping 5.
Minor damage. These bears are just being nickel and dimed here. But you rolled with hope, so it is still the spotlight of the party.
Would you say that they are bearing a lot of punishment?
They are.
Just for that, should I hit Ollie with the axe?
It's
Right.
pretty unbearable.
Look, don't take out your frustrations with the player on Ollie. He did nothing wrong.
I imagine it's Ollie said it, obviously.
Don't hate the character, hate the player. Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't. Quinn's not within spray bottle range.
Yeah, fair.
Who's going?
Seeing as the crocodile probably has bear number 2 handled, I'm gonna pivot my attention to. I can't tell if it's selected or not. Yeah, I'm gonna move to try to get bear, whatever this is.
Bear 1.
How do I target?
Hold control and click the target that you want to hit.
Right now you're targeting bear 2.
So hold
So
control
you
and
hold
click
down
bear 2.
control and then click bear 2. It should go off of him.
No.
If you look above the map a little bit, there's those little buttons near towards the right. There's like a little target with an X through it. It says clear targets. Click that little button.
I did.
Click on your token first. You have to have your token selected.
Oh, you've got bear 1 targeted now, it looks like.
Okay.
No.
Do I
it's bear
still
2
have bear?
still.
That's Orve. Zin is targeting bear 1.
Oh, Zin. Yes. Now you have. Okay,
Okay.
you're good, Zin.
Okay.
Sorry, I was looking at the wrong PC the whole time.
I'm so confused. I
You're
tried.
good.
Staring at
And
me
I
will
am-
get you nowhere, DM.
I am gonna try.
So you're
and
already
forceful
sleeping on the
push
couch,
again
yeah.
to see if I can get this bear to let go of Luma.
Yeah. So do you want to do an action to try to break its grasp, or are you trying to kill it to have it lose it? Like, you have options there.
I guess to try to damage and kill it, and I was also gonna try to use forceful push again, which was
Okay.
if it worked, it would knock it back as well.
And I will rule that if you are able to knock it back, it will release its hold because it wouldn't be able to drag her with.
Okay. And
Oh,
and before you take that fear, I am going to mark 2 stress
Okay.
to change that to with hope.
Nice.
All right. So it is a success with hope. So gain your hope. Mark your 2 stress. I will not mark the fear. Spotlight will stay with your party. So you hit it. Go ahead and roll damage, and then we move him up to 30 feet away from you, right?
So since that is a success with hope, I would also add a d6 to the damage roll, right?
If you have that ability, I trust you.
Yes. I forget how to add modifiers. damage
Where it
rolls.
says modifier on the bottom, or if it's an extra d6, you can just
Mhm.
grab and drop a d. If there's no button to click to do that,
Yeah, so I'll
next
just
to
do
the power,
damage and then the d6.
right?
Is that?
So that's 7 total. Add a d6. So just drop a d6.
I I did. It was 3.
Okay. So that's total of 10, and this is to bear 1.
No, I think it added the 3 to that because I dropped the
Oh, I
because
see
the
it.
D. Yeah, so I think 7 is the.
Well, a D10 plus 3 is what you normally would roll for your battle
Oh,
axe.
yeah.
Oh, so plus. Okay, so it is 10. Yay!
So it's a total of 10, which beats its threshold, which means it would be 2 wounds instead of the 1 wound which you gave it. So bear 1 takes another wound.
Goes
And
And
it's knocked back
flying.
to close range.
correct. So now I'm going to go down to Loma and remove the restrained effect because you have.
You literally knocked the taste out of that bear's mouth.
So you knock him out to the road.
Begone, Zombear.
Yep.
Zombie.
And that was with Hope. So the spotlight stays with you all.
I haven't gone in a while, so I will just keep flamethrowing the 2 that I flamethrowing.
Right here.
I don't seem to have any. I don't exhaust cards or do anything like that in this game, as far as I'm aware. So I can keep doing that. So yeah, Ollie just keeps his hands spread and keeps pouring the fire on.
Oh,
Hopefully.
before you go, actually, this is an
Oh.
ability of the swamp creature called Blood in the Water. When a creature within close range of the swamp creature marks a hit point from another creature's attack, which just happened, the swamp creature can mark a stress to race over and attack that creature.
Smells bland.
Enjoy your dinner. You're welcome.
Maybe that's our escape route.
Right.
Just
No, it's
keep
in the road.
putting
Where
them-
we're
putting
going.
them in
they are both in the direction we are trying to go.
We also need to retrieve the frog. It ran
We
into the
do
woods.
need to retrieve friend Cree.
That's a success. However, as it bites into him, PC's within far range, which is all of you all,
Are we all still terrified?
are terrified of losing another hope.
No.
Terror! Time again.
Ah.
Joke's on you, I don't got any hope.
Nice. But it is now Ollie's turn. Sorry, it's just that was a
Ah.
reaction thing I had to do.
Yeah, you had to. I understand. Yeah. Okay, well, I am going to continue to pour fire onto these bears that are now free to start biting me again, which I don't love. All right, so that is a lot with hope. It's a 19
Nice.
with hope,
So
so
you
that
gain that
the
hope.
spell casting roll does go off. I gain the hope. I do some damage. 4 damage. So, but I do mark another stress on each of them.
Oh.
As again, it is very stressful to be lit on fire.
So hold on. When you don't have stress and you take a stress, that's a hit point.
Yeah, get stressed, nerd.
So that actually kills bear number 4.
Yay.
I stressed a bear to. This is literally
That-
my
yes.
accomplishment.
Stressed a
of the
zombear
day.
back into death.
I've stressed out a bear so much it died.
Yes.
I know I had
Correct.
a difficult personality, but good lord.
Well, it was your damage to the bear and the stress.
Yeah.
It got so stressed out from being on fire.
Yeah.
That was with hope. It's staying with you all.
It was the dad joke, is what it was. It was.
And oh, wait a minute. You also hit 2, right?
I did hit 2.
He will come on over.
No, please don't. You're terrifying enough.
and attempt to eat that bear who took damage.
Nom 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 nom.
You just don't want us to
I
have any hope.
I
None.
avert
Like,
my eyes before it happens.
He
I do
misses.
this. I can't
He
see
missed
what
anyway,
happened.
so you do not lose your hope. It is still with the party.
I think Orve is going to just make a quick sprint. Oh, come on. Over here. Why can't I move? There we go. She moves slow. Just right up here. And take a shot at Bear 1.
Okay.
Sorry, my computer's moving superbly slow. Here we go. Okay. Oh, that's fantastic.
That's a fail. That gives me a fear.
Sorry, guys.
So you did not hit. And now it is my action.
We were doing so well.
Bear number 2
I get eaten and it's all your fault.
No.
is going to attempt to hit the swamp creature.
Yeah, I honestly don't blame it. I am way less scary than that swamp creature.
With a bite, he fails. I will burn a fear. Bear number 3 is coming after the swamp creature as well. With a bite. Which it fails. Oh, he has to mark a stress. As does bear number 2. Oh, bear number 2 wouldn't have been able to do that. So he would have bitten him and attempt to claw him and miss. Because he's out of stress. Bear
And
number
and
1, burning a
and
fear.
just to clarify, Scott, when we are terrified by the actions of this giant crocodile or swamp creature, whatever, it's not because it's like Umbra touched or because of any ability that it has or like anything like that. It is just really fast and really big, and that makes it really scary.
And really violent.
Right. Okay.
Right?
So I'm just making sure that I understand. Like,
correct.
like I'm looking for
Correct.
like
You're not
any
seeing
sign of
supernatural anything. You are seeing an apex
a
predator
big
in
scary
action,
predator.
right?
Right. Yeah. A big scary predator that
Right.
is right next to me.
Right.
Understood.
Yep, that is the intent. Thank you for making sure we had that clarified, because this is not.
Yeah.
You are in the age of Umbra. You are fighting Umbra touched bears. This thing is
Right.
anything but Umbra touched. It is very
Right.
much a
It is too
extremely
real.
healthy version of a crocodile you may have once seen in a petting zoo, right? Like this thing is way like massively developed.
Belongs in Jurassic Park.
Bear 3 is coming up on Loma, however. Or Bear 1, sorry.
I had a
Coming up
taste. I
on
can't
Loma.
stay away.
Is going to attempt to bite. Using its last stress. Oh, that's a success.
No.
No, it isn't.
It isn't.
I'm going to spend 3 hope to force an adversary within far range to reroll any attack or damage roll. Not this time.
All right, I will reroll.
So Ollie kind of like wiggles his fingers, and you see the ether, the weave, kind of like surround the bear, and the claw
with
just
11, the bite misses.
goes wide.
Nice.
So it's almost like its jaws try to close on you, and like they can't for a minute until you can get out of the way.
That will, with that failure, let's see.
I've been trying so hard to get to 3 hope for so long.
I know, same. I have something I can do with 3, and I can't get there.
Me sitting here with
Like
3 hope.
scrimping and saving every last shred of optimism.
With that, the swamp creature is going to target bear number 2 with a bite. And miss. All right, it is now back to the party.
Alright. Loma, with 0 hope left in her, is just gonna pull out her second dagger. And as long as she can, if she doesn't get scared, she's gonna hit him twice. Big dagger, small dagger. Oh, I didn't target, but that was
Dagger,
for
dagger,
bear
dagger.
1.
On bear 1, you will miss with a 10. But it's
Okay,
with
was
hope.
that hope or fear?
It was
okay,
hope.
so I get hope, right?
Yep.
Yay, okay, and then I will take my small dagger and do the same. I believe I have him targeted now.
You do?
Okay. That is with a success with fear.
All right, I'll take that fear. It does hit. Roll your damage.
Alright.
As the creature takes a
7.
wound, the swamp creature races right next to you and attempts to bite the bear 1. And misses. But it is now the bear's turn. So it moved away from bear 2. So bear 2 is going to go for the easier target of Ollie.
Sick.
And attempt, as bear 2 does not have any more stress, so it's just a claw attack. 12 hits
Yeah.
Ollie.
I don't have any more not this time. So it's just this time. So
All right. You take 3 damage, which would be 1 hit point, or you can mark an armor and negate that. If
I
you
will
want.
mark an armor and negate that because
Okay.
I'm a squishy boy.
I'll burn a fear and have bear 3 step around and attempt the same thing, except
Why wouldn't it? You
bear
know?
3 has a stress to
Sick.
try the bite instead. And get you with the bite.
No.
I
So you take 2 hit points from that, which you can also mark an armor to reduce 1. But
you
it
know I
has
will.
you, but it has you in its mouth.
Yeah.
And I'll mark another fear for bear number 1, who is going to go after the swamp creature with a claw. And miss. You can see these things are really trying to wreck this thing, and their claws are just scratching on the surface of this massive alligator's hide.
An alligator or a crocodile?
Or crocodile's hide.
So if the spotlight's coming back to us, I'm currently in a bear's
It
mouth.
is.
I would love to. So kind of under his breath, Ollie will go, I do not know why Typhar sent his spell to only be in melee range. This is ridiculous. I am very squishy, but he will continue with the wild flame. Yeah, just cursing Typhar for not knowing how to craft a suitable
Distance
spell.
spell.
Yeah.
Nice.
If anybody, yeah. But I all right, let's see. Spell works, 15, so that hits everybody. Right, it's just a spell casting roll.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So then, hey, 6, and everybody marks a stress.
All right, so who'd you do that to?
2 and 3.
All right, that one will get 2 stress and change that to a wound. That one will go back down to 2 stress and change that to a wound, which kills bear number 2.
Yay.
Sick.
And as a reaction to that, the swamp creature zips around
Hello.
at bear number 3
Cover my
and
eyes.
attempts to bite and misses.
It is really
That
hard to
was-
bite the bear because I'm most of the way in its mouth at this point.
Right.
So
That was with fear. So bear number
It
3 is
was.
going to take an action
yeah.
with you in its mouth.
It's gonna
It's
maul
going to
me.
attempt to claw you,
Yeah.
which will hit for another wound.
I will mark the rest of my armor.
And you see as you take that. Oh, you're marking an armor, not taking a wound?
Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Then
he'll like.
bear 1 is going to attack Loma with a claw and miss. All right, that'll bring us back to the party.
Okay, I'm.
So,
Oh, go ahead, Zin.
now I was just going to do the same thing where I'm gonna run over to Bear, the one that's
Bash a
currently
bear.
Bash a Bear, my new favorite game. And I will try forceful push again, and if it works, it will knock the bear back and also send the crocodile chasing after it. I am targeting the correct bear. Yes.
Nice.
Yay.
So there's damage.
You do
And
indeed
plus
bash a
1.
bear.
You had yourself targeted as well.
Oh,
So make sure it didn't give you wounds.
it did, but I just knocked it away. So that was an 8 plus 1, 9 damage.
Damage.
All right. So that does a point to, and that's number 3,
Yep.
right?
That was the one biting Ollie. Since it worked, it's no longer biting him. It flies away.
It took some of my arm with it, but I'll take that over the alternative for sure.
Yeah. We'll take that effect off you. You're no longer restrained. And the swamp creature chases it because it took damage and it smells the blood on him.
Oh, no.
Bear number 3 and attempts to eat him. Fails. Your attack was.
That's how you know that the swamp creature's on our side.
Right.
It's missing.
Right.
Because it can't hit anything.
Yeah.
So that's still your turn. Who wants to go?
I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at the one that's up next to Loma.
Okay.
I've targeted. Here we go.
Ooh.
Oh, the
That's-
biggest of the big crits. So you clear a stress, you gain a hope, and now you can roll. It should automatically do your damage with a crit roll.
Yeah, I did last time. This is the third one I've done this game. That is crazy.
Gotta love it.
A friend of not only the GM, but the GM's wife, Fantasy Grounds.
Right. 14.
Trying to keep the
14.
DM off the couch.
Nice.
That is 14 points of damage.
Excellent. That arrow slams into it and it howls in pain. That one looks like it's on its last legs. That was obviously with hope, so the party still has a spotlight.
Yay!
Alright, dagger.
Dagger.
All right.
Dagger. Okay. Am I untargeting him or targeting him?
You have untargeted him.
Untargeted. Okay, so it
Now
kept
you
it
have
from
him
last
targeted.
time.
Right.
Cool. So first dagger 1. That is
Also, yes, also with hope.
a
Nice.
success with
Nice.
hope. Get my hope back. Then there's that damage.
And that kills
And
it.
then Oh, just kidding. And then I'm slowly gonna make my way towards our froggy friend, so that no hordes of mosquitoes come biting him.
I'm gonna
Still under.
yell.
Or zombies.
Not yell, but like.
That's 6.
Like whisper yell. While those are occupied, like, should we just run?
Logic dictates that we should.
It is still.
However, I'm fairly certain we're
All is
stupid.
still in your court.
I am very curious to see what happens when this
Of course.
creature finishes with the Umbra creatures, but given that there are 2 outcomes and one of them is very terrible for us, it is probably better to go.
You can see down the road. You can see the walls
We're
of the city.
sprint.
I'll grab Mr. Crane and come on, Mr. Crane, and pull
Okay.
as we run. Whee!
As I'm I'm sort of jogging to keep up with Zin, who is basically at their stride length, just walking a little fast.
A gentle
You're
jog.
running to keep up.
I forget that
I
I'm
will,
like 7 feet tall.
yeah, I will like kind of again. I hate to trouble you with food for thought, but if
I'm not carrying
this-
you.
yeah, I no, I did. That is not the kind of food I need. It is more the troubling thoughts that I think sometimes, and you being a guard, I think also think troubling thoughts. But if the creature is, how shall we say, hunting Umbra-touched creatures or other Umbra-tainted things, and it was drawn to the caravan. What have we brought into the walls?
Perhaps nothing. Perhaps it ate whatever was untouched, and it'll take you next.
All I will say is that we may be coming back to something far worse than we left.
Well, we don't. We
Now
won't.
that you've spoken it into the world,
So is the plan
find a
to run?
tree and hit it.
It
Yes,
seems
the
like
plan is
the
to
bear and the crocodile are busy, so I think we are beating feet.
Okay. So you guys beat feet towards the walls. I need a final passive instinct check for what you see, or perceive check, which is instinct, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. As you head to the walls.
11.
19
Alright.
for Eve.
15, ignore the with hope.
17.
15, 19, 17, and 11. So, as the rains
Everyone
fall,
but
you
Ollie.
watch this creature just rip this bear apart, sniff in your direction, and go slowly into the water. And as you start to turn back, you also see a hazy silhouette of a humanoid in the tree line watching the entire thing. And that's where we're going to end the episode, as the gates open and you head safely into the city.
Yay.
So what did we just leave
I
back
told
to
you it
us?
was something worse.
So, that's our episode. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I will also tell the players you have made it safely back to the city, and therefore you are
Yay.
leveling up.
Yay!
First time in Daggerheart leveling
Yay.
up. But we'll do that off stream and whatnot. But yeah, we can leave it in Fantasy Grounds if you want, or we can do it another time. We've got a couple weeks before our next session. Thank you for watching. We're Dicey Decisions. Check out more of our back episodes of this campaign or our other 2 campaigns that are currently running, as well as our original first campaign. All of this information, lots of hours for your entertainment, is on our YouTube channel. We have over 253 individual files uploaded to to our YouTube channel. So we've been doing this for a little while. It's kind of exciting when you think of that.
That is.
It never gets less weird to be greeted with my own face when I open YouTube.
Exactly.
It does not get any less weird. I'm like, wow!
Why I don't use a camera.
Well, the worst part was our very first campaign. YouTube liked to grab either mine or Sean's face from the intro video. So it was
Like every video is just me going, fucking worst thumbnail ever. Oh God, it's horrible.
But you can also check us out on Discord. Come join our Discord and interact with us there. We'd love to have you. We run one-shots on our stream from time to time, and we take all comers to join us for those one-shots. So join us there, and we will see you next time. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.